Okay, so cactus kit. We're gonna start cactus 5, which is our last big cactus. But next after that is just like a pom-pom. So this is with F, the sort of muted color. It's a nice green, I think. Where is an end? There is an end. Right? Okay. There we go. You seem like you're going to be difficult. Is there another end? Not that I can immediately see. Well, let's just do this one then. Let it be difficult. Okay, so what are we doing? We are going to slip knot. So take the end of your yarn, bring it around your thumb. This is the tail over here. This is the working yarn over here. So we're going to bring the tail around, hold it between fingers, bring this working yarn up between, flip it over and tighten down. Put that on the hook and tighten down. And then to chain 2, we're just going to go back against that yarn, rotate the hook so that we've caught the yarn, pull through the loop on our hook for 1, and then one more time for 2. So this is the loop on our hook, this is the first single crochet from our hook, and this is the second single crochet from our hook. This thing right here is our knot. So we're doing 4 single crochet in the second chain from the hook, so into this right here, we're just going to insert, pull up a loop, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook for our first single crochet. You can mark this if you want so that you know where it is. And we're going to do 3 more, so insert, pull up a loop into the same spot, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook for 2, back into the same spot, complete a 3rd single crochet, and then 1 more back into the same spot, 4 single crochet. Now we're going to join to the first single crochet. So here's the loop on our hook, we don't count that, so we got 1. Sometimes at the beginning they're laying facing you rather than laying on the outside facing down. So we got 1, 2, 3, and then this is, it's a little fuzzy, but this is 4. So we're going to slip under both loops of this here and slip stitch. So pull the yarn through that stitch and then pull it through the stitch on your hook. Okay, chain 1 and now 2 single crochet in each stitch around. So starting with the one that we joined into right here, I'm going to go under, do 1 single crochet and then into the same opening again, go back in, a 2nd single crochet, so 2, 3, 4, and our next, here's our next one here, 5, 6, 2 in there, next one here, 7, oh, I caught a little bit of a loop there, 8, now it looks like we have another stitch to work into, but we don't. This is our first slip stitch that we made to join, and this little sideways one is our chain, so we're not working into this or this. And so when we join, we're going to join to our first single crochet. You can put a stitch marker in it each time if you like to keep track. So I'm going to slip stitch like we just did, and chain 1. So now we are going to single crochet in the next and then increase in the next and repeat that around for for this first one, I'll do it all the way around, but then for the next ones, I'll only do it the first time. So into the same stitch where we joined, 1 single crochet like that, and then into the next stitch over here, we're putting 2. So you can count these in threes if you like, 1, 2, 3, or you could count like 1, 1, 2. So in the next one, we're doing 1, and then here is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then in the next 2, 3. So now again we have our join and chain. So we're going to join to our first single crochet, which is this one right here. Okay, and then chain 1 and single crochet in the next 2 and then increase. So same thing but stepped up. So into the same stitch where we joined, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet, so 3 and 4 here, and repeat that around. And I'll get to the end of that row and be back. Okay, so end of that round, we got our slip stitch to join in our chain. I'm going to slip to join to the first single crochet that we made of that round, chain 1, and then step it up 1. So in the first single crochet, 1, in the next 1, in the next 1, so that's 3 single crochet or single crochet in the next 3, and then our increase, so 2 in this one, and this is round, where are we, 5. So repeat that around and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch to this first single crochet, skipping over the join in the chain, and we're going to step it up again. So starting in the stitch that we joined to, 1, 2, 3, 4, increase, and repeat around. So here we are at the end of 6, and here my slip to join and my chain are both, they're a little smaller, but they're still right there, and there. So sometimes depends on just how tightly you're doing it at the moment. So here's my first single crochet. I always tend to get tighter with my slip stitches as I go. Chain 1 and step it up again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then increase. Repeat that around. Okay, and around 7, skip my slip and join and slip to the first single crochet, chain 1, and we are again just stepping it up 1. This time it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then increase, and repeat that all the way around. Okay, so that was, what was that, 8? I'll join, and then for 9, stepping up one more time for 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then increase, and I'll finish that out around and be back. Okay, so this is the end of 9. I'm going to skip over my slip and chain, and I'm going to join here. Chain 1 now. 10 through 18 is just single crochet in each stitch around, which this far into the kit you probably definitely know how to do that, but just in case, I'll do the first one. So like it says, we're just doing 1 single crochet in each stitch around, still not working into when we get back around our slip or our join. Those are the same thing, our slip or our chain. This is definitely a longer one to do single crochet in each stitch around one. And then you'll just do the same thing for 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. You can mark them down as you go so you can keep track. And don't forget to chain at the beginning of every row after you join. Okay, so almost back. And then after this, I'll do through 18 and come back. So last single crochet now, because there's our join in our chain. And do the same thing through row 18 and I'll be back. Okay, so here we are, 18 rows. I will do a count. This center circle is 1 row, and then each little circle out is a row. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And now we will start our decreases. So similar to just how we did the increases, we're going to do set number of single crochet and then a decrease. So I'm going to start with a single crochet in the stitch that we just joined to, and we're doing 7 single crochet. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, this is the result of like the joining and such, and that's not like you didn't make a mistake if that's there. That's normal. Okay, so decrease, insert under the next stitch, pull up a loop, then insert under the next stitch after that. Instead of finishing that off, pull up another loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then we'll keep going. So with decreases, they tend to lean to the side. Don't get tricked and think this is your next stitch. This loop here goes around that one, showing we just worked into it. This here is our next one. It's a little bit of a reach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, decrease. So insert under the first, pull up a loop, insert under the next, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, decrease, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and then our last decrease, there's my join right there, there's my chain. So decrease and join to the first single crochet and chain 1. Now I'll only do the first one. Next we have 6 single crochet and then a decrease. It seems no matter which one I pick when they're like this and the long ones, it always seems like it's the wrong one. Maybe there's not an easier one. Okay. So, starting with the stitch we joined into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then decrease and repeat that around, and I'll be back. Okay, so end of round 20. I'm going to skip my join and my chain and slip stitch to the first single crochet, and then do 5 single crochet and then a decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, decrease. Continue that around. Okay, so end around 21. I'm gonna skip my join and my chain, slip to my first single crochet, chain 1, and now we're doing 4. That's 4. Decrease. Repeat around. Okay. Join. Now the same thing with 3. And actually, these take so little time. I'll just finish this out. Now that we're getting to a smaller opening, I'm using my finger here to keep the other side pushed down so that I don't accidentally catch the yarn on that side and work through both, or strands of both. Okay, last one here, and then join, and last one, single crochet, need to stitch around, fasten off. So 2, 3, 1 more, because there's my join and chain. All right, so we are fastening off and leaving a tail for sewing. So let's just guesstimate one. And there it is. So Oh, this is going to be like this when we assemble it. We're going to sew it. Cool. Alrighty, pom-pom. I don't want to trace that on cardboard and cut out. Cut a 6-inch strand, put it to the side. Using the rest of it, hold the end of the yarn, wrap it around the cardboard template. Okay, I hear you. I'm probably not going to do that. I mean, I guess I could. I'd have to find cardboard. All right, first let me find the color. What are we using? I want the yellow. Okay, so here is the yarn. I will lay it down and measure. Now, I don't feel like getting cardboard, so I'm thinking about just doing this on my fingers. Like, kind of like so. Oh, actually, they just go round, don't they? Yeah, they just go round. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. Because that looks about the same size, right? And also, they're not the boss of me. And cutting cardboard seems silly. Oh, how'd you get a little knot in you? There's really no need to fix this, but I'm going to. Okay. Alrighty, now. Take this. Through here. Get through there. Good job. I'm going to tie it, leaving a long tail for sewing. Okay, so we need to tie it to one side. So I'm going to tighten one side more than the other. And okay. Tied. Now, this tail, that's the edge I'm going to leave because in case I need more stuff to sew with. Cut the looped ends and remove the pom-pom. Oh, I already removed, but that's fine. I mean, if you really want me to like get cardboard and do this with yarn, I can. I just don't really see the need. As this works fine. Okay, now the other way. Okay. These can be my tie to the thing. So the rest of these can be trimmed. If necessary, trim edges to make it fluffy and round. Okay, so I guess we'll just kind of give it a cut. See how that goes. I'll be right back. The package arrived. Now, I'm making a mess with this. My poor blanket. This side still looks kind of long. Okay, this is looking pretty fluffy to me. Pretty pom-pommy. Right here is long. Right? I mean, I don't need it to be perfect either. Because I don't care that much, I think. Okay, so, ta-da! Now, that will probably be it for today, because assembly takes a lot of thought. And look at all this fuzz. Oh, I should get some tape. That would help me get this up. Should have probably thought about this ahead of time, but I did not. Anyway, where was I? Okay, so that's all of our pieces made. Now the assembly instructions at the end of each cactus I haven't done yet because I figure I'll do them all at once. But that's going to be it for this one. And next time we should be able to do the full assembly and get everything stuffed and sewed onto the pot where it belongs. So hope this was helpful, and see you next time.